anyone who watches I know people in this podcast, anybody who watches the Northern Ireland Assembly for a prolonged period of time will find out that Sinn Féin do not meaningfully engage in debate. It's just not something, and I don't mean that. That's almost a kind of value neutral statement. They just don't. There's a lot of platitudes. They often send people in with with a short page of very tightly controlled remarks. They don't take interventions and they don't really engage. That's fine. That's their approach. But you are going to need people who are not just able to persuade, but are willing to do that work. I think that's kind of where our party comes into that debate. But in relation to this point about can we rejoin the European Union via any other means, it is yes, it is it is possible theoretically that the UK could rejoin the EU. So that's not a an impossibility. But when you start from the political likelihood of it and work your way back through the logistical practicalities of it, it is so infinitesimally more unlikely that that would be our route back than via New Ireland. You have to do what we did with our motion, which is just say we have to be serious about this. And I know it made the Alliance Party uncomfortable because I was confronting them with frankly, a dilemma that they kind of refused to engage with. And the disappointing thing is they did what they often do, which is they say, if you want to talk about this, if you want to articulate this challenge, then you are inherently tribal or divisive, and the very asking of the question is divisive. And ipso facto, a unionist challenging me and saying something about what they would deem to be the impracticality or the unadvisability of Irish unity is also being regressive and negative and divisive. I just think that's intellectually and frankly, I don't think it's acceptable that you can say that any conversation on that is inherently tribal and divisive. Monday's debate was about trying to, in one sense, reframe the debate on constitutional change towards something which is very important to us, pro-Europeanism,